Ow. Oh man. I want to put a horn in my car. I didn't actually plan out this intro very well. My car has a horn. I have another horn. It's a siren and has a speaker on it. I tried to figure out how to put it together myself, and I was able to successfully hook it all up. And this is how I did it. Next scene. Alright. Oh, I kicked the camera. Alright, here's the plan. Fuse box, switch, horn. Maybe battery. I don't know if I'm gonna ground it to the battery or ground it somewhere else yet. So I forgot a bit the other day, so I'm gonna have to go get that bit. I forgot 2 bits. I have to get the screws for mounting it, and then I have to get the horn, and then I have to get the siren. And then I have to get the proper, I got the wrong fuse for my car. I had no idea what my car had, so I just picked one up, and I got the wrong one. Well, we'll see if that records, or if it overheats, because it's blazing out here. Not the good kind. Oh, it's so hot. Ooh, it might not even hear me. Recording now. Ding. Oh. That car got in the way. Now you can't see anything but the back of the truck. Oh my god. I'm mic'd up for no reason. What am I to do? The truck has ruined everything. I'll just do with a microphone in the middle of a store. So I found a fuse. Oh, tiny fuse. Is this it? You know what? I probably should have brought a fuse inside. To make sure. I know that's not it. I don't need a bag. Oh, now the truck moves. Oh my god, it's so hot. I can feel myself burning. There we go.
Try it out.
He sent me to L4 and there's no fuses here. I've been betrayed. Am I gonna have to go to a third store? That's 0 for 2. Oh my god, I found one. Excuse me.
You tapping from the fuse box?
Yes, I got one of these.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do I know what size fuse to use? Like how many amps to use?
Depends on what circuit you're pulling it from. Let's say you're pulling it from the wiper fuse, because that's a switched circuit. You would use the wiper fuse, which is I think a 15 amp on most cars, in the first slot. And then you'd use an equivalent fuse that you needed in another slot. So if you need 20 amps for your siren, you'd need to tap into a 20 amp circuit, like a horn or something like that.
Yeah.
Something that's got switch power, 20 amp. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So you wouldn't need, like if you needed 20 amps, you don't tap into a 7.5 fuse. You see what I mean?
Yeah. So I need to know how many amps the
you just gotta
siren
know how many
is.
amps you need for your system. Safe bets start out with 20. Most wire systems can handle up to 20 amps. If any more, pop the fuse, you know you've got too much current. So you need to upgrade your wiring or your fuse.
Okay.
So 2 bright LED light bars to run off a 20 amp circuit. You don't want to keep upping the fuse size, because then you'll get to a point where the wire becomes the fuse. You see, because the fuse is thicker than the wire. So say if you have a 15 amp circuit, 20 amp fuse, you'd be okay. 25 amp fuse, you're just burning the wire.
I wonder how that wind sounds. I'm gonna remember this is windy. Direct wind. Right into the mic. Oh god, it's hot. Oh, I'm so sorry, camera. It's always the last story you check. Had the nicest conversation. So, since I have a 15 amp fuse here, I have to hook it to a 15 or higher circuit in the fuse box. So the radio is 20 amps. So he said, dang good idea for the radio, because I want it on only when the car is on and the key is on. And if that doesn't work and it pops one, then I can go to the 30 amp, whatever else that was in there. So for my car, I'm gonna use radio. There it is, 20 amp. So this is a 20, which is good because on this is a 15. This has to be larger than this. Otherwise this becomes the fuse, says the guy at AutoZone. And it makes sense, so I'll go with it. So the engine is not on, but the fans are.
We gotta test to see which side has power. Well, actually, I'm stupid because both sides are gonna have power. Oh wait, all right, I'm less stupid than I thought. All right, so this side has the power.
So these circuits, or not the circuits, these fuse wires go in from here, out from here. So not this way. I need to go this way because that's where the power comes. So my radio should be off right now.
And hopefully I don't blow up my car.
So now the radio should be on. For some reason, I had to plug it in, turn the car all the way on, and hook the radio out and back in, and then it works. But now it works with the key on, so that's how you have to wire it. Next is the switch. So luckily, in a 2006 Honda, there was one extra slot in the little console bit. Make sure to get B-roll. Where there's two adjustments. One is like the lights and stuff, and the third option just isn't in this version of the vehicle. So perfectly, I can put this switch, which is just normal, and it fits. Once I drill the hole, it fits absolutely perfect. Perfectly in between these two clips, and it'll just pop right out here. Blurry. Oh God, that was too much. Wait. I don't want to put a hole in my disc.
This bit may be a little dull. It's working!
Heyo, we made it. Genius. That may not be centered. Also, when I said perfect fit, I was so shocked that it fit exactly in this space. It was amazing. I may have lied, or been lied to, by my brain. I'll be right back. Wow, okay, that took way longer than I thought it would. It looked like it was gonna fit exactly, but it turns out there's a level of too exact, where when it's so, it's just too tight, even though the dimensions might be perfect. So I had to slice these bits open, that way you could pull the flap down, and then I had to cut out the bits in the middle that were stopping it from setting in. After that, it fit fine. I didn't have to put it in perfectly, and this is looking really cool. So the next thing I have to do is take from the fuse box, this is the fuse, this will go to the car, or into the car, to where the switch is gonna be like this. I plug it into the, and then actually I guess it doesn't matter which one goes, but either way. I'm gonna do the top part. Now, I just have to find a place to stick the wire through into the engine bay. Found it.
And then just make sure you have enough wire to go to the switch. If that means passing it behind all your stuff first before cutting, just in case you don't get it right the first time. I'm trying to make sure it doesn't get in the way of anything else, be it the foot pedals, whatnot. Hullabaloo, that didn't do anything. I'll even get some extra. That way I can tuck it in case, just in case. Hot dog, all right. So on mine, I was able to get it to come out from right here, coolly loop around, and then boop, 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 right into that blue cable. And then you have the horn. And you feed this cable through, oh, this isn't long enough. Bother. Get in your eyes, use your thing. Oh my God, this reflection is from the sun is perfectly in my eyes.
And that went on for 20 more minutes. Next, the switch, I guess. This should be as simple as splicing and screwing. All right, boop, screw it down. And if this is not proper, you will absolutely see it in the comments. This is what I'm gonna do, so listen to the comments, maybe, because I do not know what I'm doing. That's evident by how long this is taking. Alright, so that seems to be the best I can get in there. Push any more, it comes out because I removed some of the interior plastic. But, oh, well,
That's good enough. I'll fix it later.
Wait a minute, what the? It's totally not several months later. I actually have no idea. I can't remember when the last time I filmed was. I think it was a couple weeks ago. Anyway, this is how it's set up now. The button, I got it pressed in and it just stays there now. This guy, easy screw in there, easy hook in. I routed this cable from that hole, and there's a little vent over here that I just popped out, and I wish I hadn't. I wish I had run it some other way, but that's what I did. I could have just done it behind the gear shift, but I didn't see that in time. So I popped that out and ran it back here. Now it just hangs here. Nothing, I guess it bumps my knee sometimes, but it's not my driving knee. And so I'm usually like this, it never really gets in the way. And I've never actually heard it from outside because I would have to film to do that, and I haven't recorded anything outside. So I'm about to hear it for the first time. Well, no, I guess I would have heard it because of editing, but So for some reason, you can't even see me. For some reason, the car doesn't need to be on while I'm doing this. I think that's kind of a problem. So listen to the click. And this is the quality of the microphone. Oh, the dogs don't like that. And then there's some horns here. They're very loud, so I'm not gonna do them very long, but. I'm sweating right now because it's not, hold on, I'll explain that in a second, but. So I have to hit the horn button to stop the other sounds. They don't stop on clicking them twice, so that's why you're hearing the horn every time. Like that makes me nervous, just, okay, so. Hold on, let me powwow for a second. So powwow time. Check your local laws, because where I am, from what I've been able to find, I can have it in my car, but I cannot and I would not use it on public streets. That's why I can show you it here, because this is private property. So beware if you get one of these stupid little horns. I saw a video just the other week of someone did the exact same Amazon horn, and he got pulled over for using it on the road because he was stupid. So obviously be smart with your purchases and your vehicles. I was gonna do this anyway because I can use the speaker system while I'm on sets outdoors, like I needed a couple months ago. I didn't have the speaker system, so my voice gave out. So yeah, be safe and have a good day. Oh my god, this video took so long to finish.
Do you have a Honda Pilot? I do. I also have a horn system. Do you have a Honda Pilot? And this video is for you. Do you also not have a Honda Pilot? This video might help you too. Ow. That kind of hurt. Hi. This is how I did it. Next scene, please.